Look, man, look. Look, Gabe Newell tried to warn you boys. We couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Y'all didn't get the memo, huh? Anyway, look, Steam Deck been ready for 2024. Anyway, oh really? The AMD Ryzen 740U handheld gaming device to compete with the ROG Ally and the Steam Deck. We been ready. What is wrong with y'all? Let me stop playing here. What's up? Stop playing here. What's up, people? Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work, health, and strength is good or excellent. What? What's up, Steam Deck fans? You know the Steam Deck tribe, Steam Deck Nation, Steam Deck Universe, Steam Deck World, Steam Deck Legion was good. Steam Deck Mob was happening. Steam Deck Squad was up. And you Steam Deck nerds, geeks, and freaks, and you investigators. 32 gigs of RAM. Alright. You got your Bazite. Alright. Okay. You got your 120 hertz refresh rate on the Steam Deck OLED. Alright. And 70 on the LCD, right? Yeah. And 61 terabytes of storage, huh? Yeah. The investigators. Anyway, what do we got? Let's see here. Says here, new AMD Ryzen 7840U handheld gaming device to compete with the ROG Ally and the Steam Deck. Come on, man. Steam Deck been ready, man. Been ready. Let me stop playing here. Anyway. Alright, let me stop playing here. Says here, the Oxo A2 follows up on their prior Oxo A1 handheld, which was based on the Ryzen 7 6800U. Uh-oh. Oxo got something to say too. It says here, a scan of the Oxo A2 handheld, which can be configured with an AMD Ryzen 7 7840U with Radeon 780M graphics-based RDNA 3 image credit Oxo. Uh-oh. Alright, Oxo launches their A2 handheld on Indigo, the latest of the many handheld gaming device coming to the market with an onboard AMD Ryzen 7 7840U CPU and Radeon 7880M iGPU based on RDNA 3 architecture. This puts it in the same performance class with the ROG Ally with the Z1 Extreme CPU, as well as every other 7840U and Z1 Extreme and handheld. Compared to the Steam Deck, which mostly targets 720p 1280 by 70 gaming, most devices with the Z1 Extreme or Z840U use 1200p display. That potentially improves fidelity with the increased hardware power, and it's good for older titles that can be easily run at native resolution, or for 2D that have more room to scale with increased pixel density. The Oxo A2 continues that pattern. The standout feature of the device are its use of all effects analog triggers and joysticks, as well as a no bezel 7-inch 1200p, that's 1920 by 1200 IPS display, and RGB lighting around the joysticks. Hall effect triggers and joysticks refers to sensors which were magneted instead of physical contact in order to greatly increase long-term reliability and eliminate the possibility of wearing down contact over time. Compared to the ROG Ally, which has a larger bezel size but only Hall effect triggers, there are two considerable upgrades. Unfortunately, no official document for the Oxo A2 details the display refresh rate, considering the ROG Ally is using a similar 1200p IPS screen that, wait a minute, see if I'm IPS screen that runs at 120 hertz. Oh, come on, Steam Deck. We ahead of you. We're ahead of them. But anyway, it says here, the omission of this information makes 60 hertz a real possibility for the A2 handheld. If correct, the Oxo A2 would be making some interesting trade-offs. For example, the device boasts 32 gigs of LPDDR5X RAM. Steam Deck, been there and done it. Running at 7500 Hz MT/S, which is double the capacity of the Ally 16 gigs. Truthfully, we're not sure such a RAM upgrade does anything meaningful for a handheld like this, but 120 Hz on the ROG Ally is also pretty questionable when trying to run modern games on these devices. It's basically only used with 2D or very light 3D games. Some other decisions being made with this handheld are a little more questionable, though, especially allocating so much budget for RAM when a lower price or better screen could be possible instead, but full details aren't currently available, so we'll have to wait and see about a few of the items on the specs list. There's also a question of whether the A2 can stand out in what is becoming a crowd-funded market on that currently dominated by the Steam Deck and the new Steam Deck OLED, with other big OEMs like Asus and Lenovo also in the fray. Competition is what drives the market, folks. It says here, overall, the Oxo A2 does have potential, particularly if its design or Hall effect sensors appeal to your sensibilities. The device is set to launch on December 21st with early bird pricing for the 7040U model starting at $699 for a 32 gig RAM plus 512 gig PCIe 4.0 SSD configuration. That's comparable to the ROG Ally at $650. With the aforementioned trade-off, the top-end configuration comes with a rather obscene 64 gigs RAM, 4 terabytes of storage for $1,199. Note that it could be a 2 terabyte 2230 plus a 2 terabyte micro SD card, as we're not presently aware of any 4 terabyte M.2 2230 SSD. Early bird pricing will be available for 96 hours after launch. And that is the end of the article. Woo! Yeah. Competition is what drives the market. Yeah, love it. But Gabe Newell warned everybody we couldn't find a game the Steam Deck couldn't run. Couldn't run. The Steam Deck can handle 32 gigs of RAM. Now you can add a 4 terabyte 2230 SSD to the Steam Deck original model, or the OLEDs plus the LCD. Yeah. Yeah. The Steam Deck investigators is like, yeah, we've been there and done that. We just needed a 2230 4 terabyte SSD. Yeah, but other than that, man, the Oxo, yeah, it's proven its worth with what it's coming with, based on these specs and the pricing. Yeah, but to me, but still, Valve still got the formula down. That's just me. That's what I'm thinking when I see this, because Valve was selling the 64 gig model for $399. So now the 256 gig model for the newer versions of the Steam Deck takes the take the spot of the 64 gig model. The 512 gig OLED model takes the price of the 256, and then 1 terabyte OLED model takes the price of the 512. So yeah, but still, the Oxo, it's proven its worth, man, with the specs it's coming with. And yeah, 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah, the Steam Deck can already do it. Asus only has 16, but then there's a video on YouTube about the Asus ROG Ally using 32 gigs of RAM too, so 32 gigs of RAM, so yeah. But these these handhelds, man, are these portable PC handhelds are proving their worth. They come in some good. I don't think price is a problem anymore. I don't think prices is a problem now. I think when it comes down to these, okay, it comes down to the Steam Deck, the ANEO, the One X, the GPD, Lenovo Legion, the Asus ROG, the Oxo, the Odin. It all comes down to people's choices on which one they prefer. You know, which one they like, which one they enjoy. That's what it comes down to. You know, but yeah, price wise, Steam Deck still got everybody beat. Price wise, still got everybody beat. But yeah, the Oxo stepped their game up. So yeah, they came with the first model. Now they're coming with the second one. So yeah, so they're ready to go to battle, man. And this handheld, where is this? I think it's on Indigo. Let's see, where is it? Yep, on Indigo. So yeah, I will leave that link in the description box. But yeah, these portable PCs are proving their worth. But you know, the Steam Deck was born ready. So yeah, you know, Valve built the first 3 Steam Decks, I guess, to see what the response was going to be. And they took the line, they keep the communication line open, and they took all the feedbacks they got and put it into the Steam Deck OLED with HDR. Yeah. So yeah, they were ready for this. So yeah. And then you got the modders of the Steam Deck. They can push the RAM to 32. So Steam Deck was ready for this. But yeah, the Oxo. Yeah, if you got the money for it, go for it. Asus. I'm sure Asus is going to respond to this. I'm sure they're coming out with a better ROG Ally next go around. So yeah, competition in the portable handheld PC market, man. I mean, look, this thing is coming with I'm still laughing at the 64 gig model with 4 terabytes of storage, 2230 for $1,199. And then you add the Oculink with the external GPU support, or you add the eGPU graphics card. Is like you can put a graphics card in it, but then it has a external SSD support. Oh yeah, yeah. This handheld is proving its worth, man. So yeah, competition, man. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video for y'all to enjoy, man. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, Star Wars, Star Trek Night, or Dark Side. Okay. Peace.